traveling out west again. The first guy up here is a policeman from Las Vegas. I use that term policeman rather loosely here. I understand he's a young guy, but I have no respect for his cowardness. He was on duty during the Las Vegas massacre. Of course, anytime I get anybody from Las Vegas, I like to ask them about that. 58 people get murdered, and we still don't even know a reason. We, of course, get a lot of suspected reasons, so they're a lot better than the FBI, the police gave us. I mean, this is just all basically swept under the rug. Anyway, this guy contradicts himself right off the bat. I mean, you're going to notice that I'm asking him, and he was stationed further up north from the shooting, and then he says that when the reports first came out, we thought it was a group of terrorists that were shooting up along the strip. And then, of course, he falls right into the lone shooter explanation. Now, he either thinks we're really, really stupid, or he's a coward. Because it could be both. Either way, we're not stupid, and he is a coward. So I have no respect for this guy. As the woman that was with him, I suspect his wife, I don't know, said she worked for an NGO. I probably would have liked to gotten in to ask her some questions about that if they hadn't run off, but it's understandable why they were. He was highly uncomfortable with my direction of questioning. But, she's working for an NGO. They usually never are any good and have some kind of a liberal bent to them. So I imagine that's where this guy gets tainted also. Either way, I thought this guy was just a real coward. And then I flip right into the guy from Seattle who sells digital advertising. Of course, if I was smart on my game, I probably should have asked him some pointers about how I could advertise my site to gain some followers, gain some subscriptions, but I'm not always on my game out there. But this guy was. He was totally on site with her. I couldn't disagree with the thing he said. He was right on site with things. So it was refreshing to see someone from Seattle that at least can see through the fog. And then there's a surprise at the end. Yes, just a little ditty that popped in. There's a couple from Palestine who were Trump supporters. And what made this even kind of like even strangers earlier in the day, which I didn't get a chance to video, was a group of New York high school Jewish kids. They were down on a school trip that were Trump supporters. So in the same day, I had Palestinians and Jewish students, high schoolers, that were Trump supporters. And it just goes to what I go through out there. On any given day, what I have to jump from one subject to the next in just a matter of moments, and have to try to keep up with everything. I don't know. Sometimes it's daunting, but I enjoy the hell out of it. And if you enjoy the hell out of it, if you like it, then you know what to do. You support me. And I don't know how many times I have to go over the fact of what I need. I need support. There's equipment I need to buy that's that's getting old. I need to get some supplies. There's a lot of things right now that there's always an expense in this rig. I just had someone break into my truck and steal some equipment. So it's always something. So anything you give is a blessing. And of course, support and subscribe and like and share. And most importantly, if you can't do anything else, pray for me. Because that I need more than else. I need prayers for the strength to stay out there, the prayers for the protection. Because I don't know how much longer I can do this. It's not like I'm spring chicken, But I'm going to stay in this fight as long as you give me the support, show me the support, and as long as I got the physical and mental ability to do it. So I want to thank you for all of that. I want to thank God for the abilities I do have. And hope I can keep on keeping on. So let's get to this one. And remember, it's a spiritual battle we're fighting on a material plane. And I need that material. Let's get on the streets.
What do you do there in Vegas? What do you
Police officer out there. And,
I work for a nonprofit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How you're a police officer
Yes,
in
sir.
Vegas?
Yes, sir.
How long you been on the force?
4 years.
So you were there for the massacre?
I was. Yeah, I was stationed. I was over at the Stratosphere when that happened. So, a little further up north on the strip, but when it happened, we thought it was ISIS. We thought, it was a bunch of people with machine guns moving north on Las Vegas Boulevard. So we didn't know it was just a stationary shooter, just because of the bunch of different things with how it came out.
Was it?
Just the one person? Yeah, I think so. At this point, yeah, I think it was. I don't think anybody's hiding anything from anyone.
Well, the reason I ask is, one, we still don't know the motive. I mean, they gave up on the motive. We don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know if there was too much of one.
Well, the reason I ask, I've talked to survivors out here.
Right.
7 of them.
Yeah.
Different groups.
Saying there's multiple shooters.
From the ground. Shooting from the ground.
Yeah. I've heard that too. I don't know.
And then some of the ballistics, I've talked to guys that were, like expert, or, military guys.
Right.
And they say the rounds that were shot doesn't make sense. So, the things that they're talking about doesn't make sense.
I don't know too much about it, I guess. I just hear what they tell me.
I know, but you being because I talked to a guy, you said you didn't know if it was going down the strip. The shooting that was at the other casino. I talked to a guy that was there, and when the shots were fired in, I forget the name of the casino, but it was not the Mirage, it was the
Treasure Island or Caesars or something like that.
Yeah, it was another casino that was shot up. They shot shots into the lobby. So there were other shootings going on. And then there were of course, the anomalies with MGM being owned by the Saudis. A lot of Saudis were in town at that time. So, I don't know, man. And then the fact that, they just kind of gave up on the whole thing. 58 people get murdered, 500 people get hurt.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, we don't know nothing, move along, nothing to see here.
It is what it is, I guess.
It ain't enough.
I know. I don't know if you're ever going to get more, though.
You satisfied with that?
I'm okay with it. I've accepted it and moved forward. It is what it is. I don't think there's all that much motive to it. I think some guy
using a bump stock with the tripod. Come on, man. That stuff doesn't even make sense. I mean, I don't even know that much about guns, and I know using a bump stock with the tripod don't make sense.
All right, man. Well, hey, we're going to head on out, but
all right, brother,
I just wanted to see your thing. You take care.
Yeah, total bullshit. He's scared to death. How you doing, brother, man? Where are you from?
I'm coming here from the Seattle area today.
Oh, good Lord. another liberal cesspool.
I'm sure you've heard about 1639 that hopefully is going to get struck down in the courts. But you know, it's a mixed bag. Eastern Washington is a lot more sensible. Western Washington is shaky, but Seattle itself, like the city, is just they're pulling the whole state down, man. Really.
What do you do there?
I sell digital advertising, and a few people on my team, you know, well, one person in particular, he's trying to, you know, push. I'm not a Republican, I'm a Libertarian, a Republican resurgence, you know, by helping to get them more in tune with the digital side of things and use some tactics to get the word out that are really, you know, because, I mean, if you have the truth, if you have math, you know, if you can get people out of their feelings and just look at what things like rent control do, you know, what redlining, you know, like did, subsidizing housing the way that they did with Fannie and Freddie Mac, you know, because it's kind of like they say, hey, you know, like, listen, you know, like, you're a nice young Negro fellow, couldn't you use the minimum wage? When the federal minimum wage was raised in the 40s, black youth unemployment skyrocketed, you know? If you've got no wage floor and somebody's racist, yeah, you know, the combination in the market is going to, you know, like say, all right, I might be racist, but I've got to compete for this man's labor, so he's black, but I'll hire him. If you raise it up to 15, you're giving people who are racist or sexist or whatever more ammunition, and the numbers reflect that. So, yeah, you know.
Yeah, you got it all. You got it all. You got it right. I mean, the feelings don't mean anything. It's the numbers. It's the logic. It's the common sense. That's what works.
But sadly, that's not what politics is. That's why this country is Republican, not a democracy. You know, like you're going to get people in their feelings every time you turn on the television, you know, but we can't.
That's why people.
If it sounds good, but it doesn't work, it's not good. You know, we need to measure these.
They don't call it programming for nothing, do they?
In a lot more ways than political, you know. I mean, that compulsory public schooling. Not that I'm saying you ought to have kids running around with no shoes in the street, but there was a period in time when they taught civics in public school.
Yes.
But, you know, like during the Vietnam era, they're like, whoa, these kids are exercising their civil rights a little bit too much. So it went from civics to social studies.
Yes.
You know, it's kind of like, all right, you know, like we're going to like, I remember my high school history textbook had 2 paragraphs on the Vietnam War. It's kind of like, hold on. that just happened. Like, 2 paragraphs, really?
Yeah.
No, you know, because why would someone give you the information that you need to usurp them willingly, you know? But with the internet, you know, like there's no excuse.
That's what I was just going to bring up. Now, them trying to put a stranglehold on the information that's being thrown out there on the internet.
Yeah.
Because we do have this free flow of information. People, you know, but they're trying to like ghettoize us and they'll put us in the little channels there, and then start chopping off the ones that are given they don't want us.
That's hate speech. You better be careful.
Yes.
What? Hold on. Who is this person telling me to hate? You know, don't we have a First Amendment? You know, and the Facebooks and the Instagrams, like them strangling, you know, like the internet, but it's not going to work. It never does. Anyway, let me keep going.
I think it's backfiring on them. That's a pleasure talking to you.
Nice to meet
There's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
All right, brother. Where are you guys from?
Palestine.
Palestine?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy. If you're right in the thick of it. So when was the last time you were in Palestine? Very nice.
Oh, we've been living here. She just came.
Oh, wonderful. Mega. Okay, there you go. So you're a Donald Trump fan?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wonderful. That's wonderful to hear.
All right, thank you.
Oh, God bless you.
Thank you.
Interesting. Palestinians that are Donald Trump fans. Okay. Hey.
So, what'd you think? Cowardly cop, right on Seattle, and Palestinian couple. It's a kick. So if you like that, you know what you do. Like, and then support me. Go to my shop and get something, and keep me going out there, because I'm going to keep on doing it as long as you keep on supporting me. So God bless you. See you on the streets.